This video response is going to go out to Brittany Louise Taylor, and that is because she uploaded a video entitled Do It Yourself Duct Tape Phone Case. I have to admit the video was interesting, but there were a lot of questions left unanswered. So I'm going to go ahead and ask those questions. First of all, I wanted to let everybody know I do not own an iPhone, and in a previous video I gave a full explanation as to why I don't own an iPhone. It has nothing to do with poverty whatsoever. It has something to do with Apple being very proprietary, and you can watch my videos if you want to see what I was talking about. In the meantime, there are a lot of Android phones that also have cases that you could decorate just as much as an iPhone case. So this would work just as well with an Android case as it would with an iPhone case. You can even do this with the back part of your tablet if you wanted to. Okay. In this video, you never covered the history of duct tape, which I think would have been very interesting. I was kind of wondering where you got the duct tape. That would be very interesting to find out in itself. You never covered how sticky the duct tape was. I mean, you go to all that effort to decorate the back of the phone case, and then shortly thereafter all the duct tape falls off, and then you don't have a very decorative case whatsoever. And then you have to decorate it all over again. And that can be pretty daunting, to say the least. Okay? Now, what kind of scissors did you use to cut the duct tape? Remember, if those scissors aren't very sharp, they're not going to cut through duct tape. I can tell you that right now. And then you have the additional problem with how the duct tape is made. Okay? Duct tape is actually manufactured with a cotton mesh. Okay? And they put a coat of polyethylene on the top of this cotton mesh to prevent moisture from contaminating the tape. And then they put a rubber compound on the duct tape for the adhesive. And that's how it stays sticky. Okay? So, these rubber compounds, if you take your scissors across them long enough, will stick to the scissors, to the metal of the scissors, and dull the scissors. Then you have to wash them off. Of course, if you have the wrong kind of metallic scissors, you start washing them off, they can end up rusting. And that could be a problem too. See? A lot of things that were not talked about in this video. How did you keep the scissors sharp? How did you keep all that rubber compound from getting on the scissors whilst at the same time not letting the scissors rust? Okay? Now, how sturdy were the cases you were decorating? Because a decorated case that is not very strong is not a very good case. Okay? And how long did it take you to decorate the phones? I think that would be another interesting question to have answered. Alright, I'd love to see your answers to these questions. I will tell you more in a future video, so stay tuned.